I am starting this video here, and this is a special segment that I will call One Mixed Race Man for Kamala Harris. Um, and I will support Kamala Harris where I can support Kamala Harris for her presidency. For her presidency. Um, so let's see what we've got. We'll start with a Google search. Yeah. It all starts with Google, doesn't it? Kamala Harris, apparently the Vice President of the United States. So, being Vice President of the United States, I would say, yeah, I support that you have experience in politics. You are the Vice President. In title and are the Vice President. I was about to say, like, you are the Vice President, but what I'm getting to is anybody can have a title, uh, and anybody can make a title. She earned her title. I'm going down a tangent here, but anybody can have a title. Just because you're the Vice President doesn't mean that you were a good Vice President. Doesn't mean that you met the duties that most people that I would expect would be met by a Vice President. So we'll explore that, I guess. Maybe that's the next place to explore. I don't have any agenda here, so yeah, let's try that. Let's keep notes. Okay, so our notes thus far. Let's do pros and cons. Let's do that. Let's do it this way. And I don't like notes or docs. Sorry. Sheets. All right. And spoiler alert, I'm going to be doing this for Donald Trump as well, so we'll keep it all in one. Kamala Harris and Donnie T. Donald Trump. Can we nickname them? I want to nickname him. I like Donnie T. Donnie T. And I wish there was something to rhyme there. Cammy. Come on. No. Sorry. I can't think of it. Alright, so pros. Cons. We'll keep it simple. And so I was thinking for a second, do I want to, like, I'm thinking ahead of myself now. I just thought of this and decided to sit down and do it. So very unorganized, and give you a little into my thought process in general is when I'm doing this, I'll be thinking of the end result, or what I think is the end result, where I want to get to. And so as I'm doing this, I'm thinking about that, and then I'm like, oh, I got to add another column here or whatever. In this case, I'm thinking about categorization. But to get around that, when I start thinking that way, I tend to bring it back in these cases and say, all right, instead of thinking of this as a woven into the infrastructure of whatever it is that final thing is, I will think of it as, all right, this is my data collection stage. Strictly, the job right here is to collect data. So I'm not going to categorize it. I know that that's going to happen later. Now I have to tell myself, all right, don't think about that. Once I'm done doing this, figuring out this process, which is as simple as writing down what we think, we'll move over to thinking about the categorization. Not here in this video, but if I wanted to do anything else with this. Data. Alright, pros, cons, and I like to have tables. Well, that's just a me thing. How do I have to highlight multiples? Data. Format. Convert to table. There we go. Put it down. Okay. Kamala Harris. You know, here's what we'll do. No, stop. I'm just collecting data. So pros. Served as vice president. Ding. Alright. Where's my... Oh, did I... Okay. So, she served as vice president. What else do we know about her? We were going to look as to what she did. Do we want to look at news stories? Let's start at the website. KamalaHarris.com. We got a website. Okay. Harrison Walls. What's that? Later. Oh, one thing I don't like. I will give her a con. I've been getting emails for I don't know why. Spam emails. Not a good look, Kamala. Meet Kamala Harris. Meet Vice President Kamala Harris. She's devoted to career to fighting for the people. I guess. Sure, she's a fighter. We're not fact checking here. Fights for people. Country courtrooms. She's got experience with civil rights marches in a stroller. I don't count that as anything. Trusted partner to President Joe Biden in their work to take on the powerful and make change for the people. Standing up against extremists and defending reproductive rights and freedom, big pharma. I don't... Defending... Okay. So... That's just in the fights for people, I guess. Achieved a historic record of accomplishment, including bringing our economy back from the brink of disaster. See, the problem with this is, it's all words. I mean, it's a lot of... It's obviously marketing. I mean, I know what a campaign page is and what the point is. But I'm looking for things I can nail down. Like, you know, delivering a 1 point... As California's Attorney General, she went up against a fighter. So this is what they're saying, basically. All of this is she's a fighter. I'm getting one thing on that. A proud graduate of Howard University. Okay. So she's educated. We'll give her that. Educated. Let's not take this out of perspective. We're talking about support for president. Okay. You may be the first to do many things, but make sure you are not the last. Okay. Her father was a breast cancer researcher. Oh, and said that to her. Okay. Okay, so what should I look at? Her record? Her voting record, I guess. And I don't care about Tim. Let's do that. Kamala Harris voting record. Because she was a senator, right? Kamala Devi. That's a cool middle name. I like her middle name. So she served in the Senate for that many years. Attendance loyalty. What is this? Oh, okay, these are two. I'm like, why is this attendance loyalty? So this is her ideology. So where she's leaning, more liberal than 99%. Okay, so it's just where she leans. She got. Are these? I wish I could do something with this data, but alright. Ideology, votes cast. She cast 2 votes? Right. Oh, from 2021 to 2023. Union State. So does that mean that Harris cast 2 votes in her from 2021 to 2023? Okay, let's see, that's 1/16. Oh, okay, yeah. I guess that makes sense. She's vice president, I suppose. So that she was doing other stuff. Okay, here we go. This makes more sense. 2017 to 2019, 99%. So she's party loyalty, 86%. I don't know what the I don't know what the average is or the median is. 95. So she's below the median. She's on the low end of party loyalty back then. Attendance, she's attendant. And she's over, she casts more votes than the median. She's active. So that was 2017. Then in 2019, she dropped down significantly. 2019 to 2021. But, yeah, vice president duties, I guess. 40, yeah, you can't really take these Congress numbers at that point. All right, so this is her history, quick biography, and if you ever want to know more, biographical director of the United States Congress. Probably pretty interesting, actually. Oh, look, it's her Twitter. They need to update this. VoteView, get on it. It's a good site, though. Sally objection. Abstain on the objection. I'm trying to figure out how to read this. I don't. 716111. Oh, this isn't. This is a text order. All right. So, what are the issues of today? Social Security. Can I search for that? Yeah, I guess. Joint resolution for Congress. Summary of that version of the joint resolution nullifies the implementation. Oh, there's got to be an easier way to understand this stuff, right? Okay, that's not going to give me what I need. Let's see. Joint resolution. I suppose what I could do, if I consider this data collection, I could just collect this, but maybe I'll come back to this. I think this would require some web scraping, unless relay data section, download links to nominate scores. Another data were made available. Okay. Member ideology, congressional votes, yes. Congress, oh, file for CSV includes, yeah. Let's do it. What do we got? A whole lot of data. That's what we got. And we see. Okay. Okay. This is a good reference point, I suppose. Because this is all her votes, right? Yes. And. Oh, no. HR 22, Congress 1, House 1. Oh, this has all the votes. Is this all the votes? 17, yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's a good piece of information, I suppose. Now, let's see real quick. Okay, I'm falling into this too much, but yeah, that's cool information to have. We'll have that on hand. I'm not going to save it in that. Maybe we'll make a file. Where do I want to save it? Well, make a cool folder here. I like to make folders in my downloads folder, and it kind of turns into just my temporary trash folder. I don't really dump stuff out of it unless I need space for whatever reason. But I know where, if I didn't have a place to put it, that's where I'd put it. Just name it something that oopsie. Now, this is taking longer than I expected it to. It kind of took a weird turn on me. Because I might go somewhere else with this. So I'm going to stop this now. And, do some thinking. Some behind the scenes thinking and stuff. Um, and if you're interested in looking into any of this stuff and other projects or whatever, go ahead and check out Patreon that I'm setting up here. I had another Patreon going, the R Show Patreon. It's probably going to be closer to structure, but I wanted to get another Patreon set up that was actually the name Genesis Network, which is what a broader project I'm working on. So if you're interested in that, go ahead, check it out. You can see it on the screen. What the name is, I'll put a link to it in the description. And yeah, I guess that's it. Bye bye.